forget the very first day I walked through the doors of St. Jude.
This hospital is an incredible hospital because it's full of love and hope, and it's not sad.
The people here are they're so great, and they're friendly and kind, and they just love you here.
I spent 3 of those important years of my life here. The nurses and the doctors, they're family.
It's the greatest place in the world to work. It's what I want to do. As a pediatric oncologist, there's no better place to be. There's no finer center to deliver care.
There's no problem too tough for St. Jude to handle.
We have been given a goal, which is to help children with catastrophic diseases, and we're all very committed to that.
St. Jude saves lives.
My name's Haley, and welcome to my hospital. I feel like St. Jude is my very own hospital because I spent so much time here as a patient. And because St. Jude saved my life. Really good.
Glad to see you.
Thank you. 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. My doctors knew exactly what to do. To get rid of the cancer, they removed part of my thigh bone and my knee and replaced it with a prosthesis made out of titanium. Of course, I had to have months and months of chemotherapy. There were a few complications and some very difficult days. But now the cancer is gone, and I only come back to St. Jude for checkups. The minute you walk through the doors, you realize that this is a hospital designed just for kids. One of the first things you notice are the incredible murals everywhere you look. I remember feeling especially bad one day. My mom wheeled me down a beautiful hallway, and it really cheered me up and made me smile.
It's not a sad place. It's a very happy place. You walk in, and this whole place is to make the children feel like there is hope.
I always wanted to be a teacher or a nurse. I just love to work with the children.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital was founded by Danny Thomas way back in 1962. He had a dream that no child should die in the dawn of life.
We take the children, no matter what their creed, race, or color, what they have, and we try to focus on them, focus on the children, focus on their disease, and try to cure their disease.
Here at St. Jude, no child is ever turned away because of a parent's inability to pay. The parents are provided transportation costs, lodging. You can also receive meals here at the hospital while your child is here being treated.
It just relieves you of so much of that extra tension that you have. You're just so worried and so focused on just your child.
This is a room my mom and I spent a lot of time in. It's the medicine room, where I had 12 rounds of chemotherapy. It is also where I made a lot of friends like Brandon. He had osteosarcoma just like me.
Is it Brandon? Cancer? No. When they diagnosed him, I didn't want to believe it. When I walked into St. Jude, it was just like a burden fell off me. You couldn't be at no better place than St. Jude. There's just so much love here.
Here's another room I'm very familiar with. Welcome to Rehab Services. This is where kids come for physical therapy. We spent hours here rebuilding our muscles and getting our bodies back in shape after treatment or surgery. St. Jude has treated children from all 50 states and more than 70 countries around the world. These flags represent the countries of many of the patients, doctors, nurses, and researchers that have come here. And St. Jude's International Outreach Program has projects all around the globe. Here at St. Jude, there are lots of new and exciting advances being made. The doctors and scientists are like pioneers, discovering new ways to improve treatments and save lives.
Over the last 40 years, we've seen it go from an idea
to being one of the world's leading biomedical research centers. What I see is an organization that's committed to continuing to build on that success.
Brain tumors really are a frontier for us in treating childhood cancer.
I think this is a very exciting time to be doing research in sickle cell disease.
Danny Thomas recognized in the 80s the importance of putting HIV and pediatric AIDS on the map for St. Jude.
It costs well over $1 million a day to run St. Jude and pay for the treatment, research, and care. Here at ALSAC, they're responsible for raising the money that saves lives. Most of the money raised comes from private donations. ALSAC holds bike-a-thons, golf tournaments, radiothons, TV specials, or whatever it takes so the life-saving work at St. Jude can continue. One of the happiest days of my life was my last day of chemotherapy. My doctors and nurses gave me a coming off chemo party. It's a tradition here and something all of us pray for. But every day, new families and kids arrive at St. Jude. Usually they're scared. Sometimes they feel hopeless. But all that changes once they're inside the doors of my hospital.
It doesn't always offer them the cure, but it offers them the chance of a cure.
It was like somebody opened up the door. All that light just flooded in. All at once, we had hope.
I trusted my daughter's life to St. Jude, and I would again.
You hear of children who were critically ill that they didn't expect to make it, and they're up walking around. They're here with us now.
St. Jude doesn't take no for an answer. Maybe there's another treatment plan we need to try. Maybe there's another protocol that's around the bend. They never give up. How can you thank someone enough for saving your daughter's life? Miracles happen every day at St. Jude.
There are so many success stories at St. Jude, and the cure rates just keep going higher and higher. To learn more about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, be sure to visit our webpage at stjude.org. And by the way, my lab tests were all good, so I'll see you in a year for my next checkup.
Today, Haley is in the 11th grade. She loves fashion and theater and wants to be an actress when she grows up. She is cancer-free.